Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, April 15, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. Cleveland Guardians vs Washington Nationals. The Washington Nationals have also been terrible offensively this season, as they are 28th in the bigs with a .655 team ops, while scoring 3.69 runs per game up to this point. Center fielder Victor Robles has been doing pretty well for himself to begin the year, as he has a .854 ops with 4 RBI, 5 runs scored, and a pair of stolen bases without being caught. If the Nationals could produce some more runs, they will be able to surprise some teams. Looking at the BABIP between these teams, there is a slight difference as Cleveland is 22nd with a .282 team BABIP, while Washington is 16th with a team .299 batting average of balls in play. Zach Plesac has been getting shelled, while Chad Kuhl has a shutdown pitch this season right now in his curveball to get some outs with. The Nationals have won each of the last 4 games against the Guardians, so go with the Washington Nationals as an underdog to pick up the victory. Take the Nationals with a money line. In order to pick up runs in a hurry, the ability to hit the long ball is critical. However, Cleveland is 29th in MLB with 6 home runs as a team, while Washington is the only team in the majors behind them with 5. Both teams have been doing a decent job at limiting hits off their pitching staffs, as well as the Guardians are 5th with a .231 batting average against, while the Nationals rank 22nd with a .266 opposing batting average so far this season. The under is 5-1-2 in the Guardians' last 8 interleague road games, as well as being 6-2-2 in the previous 10 Nationals interleague games against a team with a winning record, so go with under 9 runs. New York Mets vs Oakland Athletics. The ability to get on base by the ability to get to ball 4 is important, as the Mets are tied for 4th with 59 total walks, while the Athletics are tied for 19th with 40 walks so far this season as a team. Shintaro Fujinami has not pitched well at all in his first 2 MLB starts, so until he could prove something here, I am going to suggest fading him. The Mets have won 5 of the last 7 games against the Athletics, so go with the New York Mets to win as the better team. Our team pick is New York Mets minus 1.5 runs. Shintaro Fujinami and Carlos Carrasco have both been giving up way too many base runners throughout their first couple of starts, and they would need to step up majorly to not have the total reach in the first handful of innings. Both pitching staffs have struggled to get strikeouts, as New York is 15th with 8.84 strikeouts per 9 innings, while Oakland is 28th with 7.33 strikeouts per 9 innings, so the ball is going to be put in play often. The over has hit in each of the previous 6 games between these teams played in Oakland, so go with the over here. Atlanta Braves vs Kansas City Royals. Kris Bubik's first 2 starts were fine, but he's about to run into an offense that's destroying left-handed pitching this season. Atlanta's offense is flat out better than Kansas City's anyway, and it wouldn't be surprising if the Royals' offense went dormant again, as it did the first 2 times Kansas City exceeded 5 runs. The Braves entered this series with an excellent road record, and this game will add to the win column. Our team pick is Braves minus 1.5 runs. Both Bryce Elder and Kris Bubik have been doing extremely well to begin the season, as Elder has not allowed an earned run, while Bubik has a 1.64 ERA up to this point of the season. These teams do not advance the runners on base, as the Braves are 3rd with 129 strikeouts as a team, while the Royals are tied for 7th with 128 strikeouts as a team right now. The under has hit in 8 of the previous 10 games against one another, so go with under 9 runs in this matchup as well. Los Angeles Angels vs Boston Red Sox. Boston took advantage of Los Angeles' sloppy play in the opener, cruising to a 5-3 victory and snapping their 4-game losing streak in the process. The middle frames were where the Red Sox did their damage, with Kike Hernandez recording an RBI double in the 4th. He would come to score on a Rendon error later in the inning. Rafael Devers launched a solo shot in the 5th inning, and the final 2 unearned runs came in the 6th, courtesy of errors from Rendon and O'Hoppe. As for the pitching, Josh Winkowski earned the win after tossing 3.0 innings in relief. He allowed just 1 earned run on 4 hits and a walk. Kenley Jansen slammed the door in the 9th, collecting his 3rd save of the season. This should be a fun Saturday showdown between 2 highly touted teams. The odds makers agree, essentially setting the line as a pick'em. I'll go ahead and roll with Los Angeles on the money line. The middle of the order in Shohei Ohtani, Rendon, and Renfroe have seen Pivetta really well, combining to go 19 to 40.475 against him with 7 home runs and 5 doubles. I almost feel like that's all that needs to be said here. When the middle of the lineup is that hot against a guy with a short left field fence, at least in terms of distance, we should be in for some fireworks. I'll back the Halos to win this game in a barn burner. Our team pick is Los Angeles Angels money line. Either bullpen has overperformed this season. The Angels are 11th in bullpen ERA, 3.59, while the Red Sox are 16th, 3.81. Los Angeles is a tad better in WHIP, coming in at 7th with a mark of 1.11. However, Boston hasn't been great, entering at 21st, 1.39. As I mentioned above, this is a high-profile game, and the numbers lean comfortably to the offensive side of the ball. Let's lock in the over. Texas Rangers vs Houston Astros. This is going to be a thrilling divisional game between 2 teams looking to amass as many wins as possible in an AL West that's stacked with talent. However, I think it's worth a shot to play the Rangers as a sizable underdog Saturday night. I truly believe there's a chance that they come out victorious, and the price is simply too high to lay the juice with the Astros. Houston doesn't seem to be in mid-season form just yet, and I'd say there's a possibility that they're experiencing a World Series hangover. Between injuries to Jose Altuve, Chas McCormick, and Michael Brantley and the lack of production from the bullpen, things just haven't been great for Houston out of the gate. Furthermore, they're running into John Gray, who has excellent numbers against them. Specifically, he's held the red-hot Tucker to 0 to 10.100, while Alex Bregman is also hitless at 0 to 8.000. I'll dive deeper into the stats below, but I ultimately think Texas is the right play in this one. Our team pick is Texas Rangers money line. Texas's bullpen enters Saturday's game at 5th in ERA, 2.84, and 6th in WHIP, 1.11. While Houston struggled at 17th, 4.34, and 15th, 1.29, in those respective categories, they still have some big names that can get it done on the back end. All things considered, I think we're in for a lower scoring affair Saturday in Houston. Let's lock in the under.